Hello Aries, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So Aries, we're going to look into it today. We are going to find out what you got to know. I don't know, just leaving it open, man. Like, what do you got to know? Aries, we're going to look into that for you. We're going to find out what you got to know. It's general though, so you know what, it may or may not resonate. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description within this video. So Aries, we're going to start with the Energy Oracle deck, and then I'm going to use my Tarot of Positive Clarity to see what y'all got to know. What you got to know. Look, I'll put my Christmas tree up. Actually, to be honest, my son mostly put it up. He's like 11 and a half now. So here's the, it's not a real tree. Every year I get a real tree. I got the stand and everything. Since his first Christmas, I always made a point of getting a real tree. I always wanted a real tree in the house. And actually, it's kind of, no, I shouldn't say where I got that. I was gonna say the little town where I got the first tree ever has a really cool little name. But I can't say that because it's too close to where I live. So I'm gonna do that. Anyways, so last year I was like, I don't really want a real tree. Why do we have to go and get a real tree? I said, because it's fun. We do it together. We pick it out. We bring it home. We put it up. And he's a Taurus. So he's kind of, it's messy. It's cold. And this year he was really pushing for an artificial tree. And I thought, well, I mean, it's his memories that I'm trying to help create that he'll like. And we've done the real tree thing now for like 10 years. So I had to go to a few stores because they're not easy to find this year. At least the one that you like. And that's hard too. Because Canadian Tire, I went to Canadian Tire and they didn't have anything. Any of the good ones were gone. And then I went to Home Depot and then they had a bigger selection, but I started with, oh, I like this one. This is my favorite one. So, and then the tag is there at the display. Aisle this, bin that. No. So then I went, okay, let's go get my second pick. No. Third, fourth. I was down to like my sixth pick. And at that point, you're sitting there thinking, I really don't like this tree. And this is not like the tree just for the season. This is every Christmas for like the next 15 years of your life, going to this box and thinking, this is not really the tree that I liked. So I was really disappointed. I actually had a very Aries moment. I left Home Depot and I was really sulky. I got really sulky. I was like, I don't have a tree. I don't get what I want. I don't want a tree that I... Anyways, long story short, I pulled it together. I looked up online and found a Home Depot that was actually just a little bit further from the other one to me, and it had 3. So this tree was his first pick and it was my second pick. So we put it up flat. Yeah, I'm so proud of him. It's like a 43-pound box. He brought it in from the garage. He pulled it all out, put it together. We still have to decorate it, and it comes with its lights already. And you know, he's kind of right. It's a lot easier. So anyway, so now I'm going to get started. I should put a timestamp in there. Some of the impatient Aries like, I don't want to hear about your tree, Cindy. Okay, what do you got to know? What do you got to know, Aries? What do you got to... Ooh, that card wanted to come out. It's staring at me. Pick me up, it says. Financial constraints. What is this? Oh, no. You got to save your money. Save your money, Aries. Appreciate yourself. Financial constraints and appreciation. Well, that's really interesting. We need to dig into this a little bit deeper. It could be something that you need to do to show some sort of self-appreciation here. And by doing that, you need to save your money. Like, kind of like almost investing in yourself. A little bit like that. Or, yeah. I mean, if this card was just on its own, and that's it. Everything is reversed under that. I would say, you know what? This is a little bit like the 4 of Pentacles. Hold on tight. Save some money here. Don't spend like crazy. But with the appreciation card, it's almost like preparing for something. Even maybe, it could be saving for something that you want to do in the future. Like something that means a lot to you. The appreciation card really shifts it. So let's see what the tarot has for us here. Let's see what the tarot has. Lily came down. Let's go. She's on the couch. She's on the couch. It's snowing like crazy here. It's really pretty. We went out and she's so cute because she's a fluffy puffball of white. So she's pounding through the snow or bounding through it, I guess. It's really pretty here right now. All right, Aries, let's see this financial constraints. What is this all about? What do you got to know? It's what you got to know. The Three of Pentacles. Something that you're working on. Let's see what else comes in. Three of Pentacles, preparing for something. Preparing for something. Your cards are funny. They're jumping and going right back in the deck. Except here. Two of Wands. The Hanged Man. The Knight of Wands. The Four of Cups. The Queen of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. Okay. Now, let's look at appreciate. What's... Oh, the Nine of Cups. Look at this. These cards are really cool. I mean, this appreciation card reminds me a bit of the Nine of Pentacles. And then, so it's almost like having the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups here is the underline. It's what you got to know. It's what you've got to know. What you got to know here. You know, I think someone might really appreciate you. That could be some aspect of what this is. It's coming in a couple of different ways. I feel like for some of you, somebody really appreciates you. Maybe they can't show it right now. There's something going on, financial constraints. So maybe this person can't travel towards you. Maybe this person's love language or appreciation language is through gifts or like doing things for you. But they're limited because of that, because of money. There's definitely someone appreciates you. And with the Nine of Cups, it's almost like a dream, a wish. Somebody thinks that you're really great here. So let me finish that story, and then I'm going to go into the other part, the other way that this is also coming through. Yeah, there's something going on here that there's almost like not enough movement in some part of your life here. I feel like there's something you're almost like completely unaware of. I've gotten better with this Queen of Swords card. I'm getting better. She's really focusing on the flowers here. It's like she's oblivious to something going on, obviously in the background, but it doesn't really feel like a Queen of Swords energy because her sword is in the back behind her, stabbed into a table, and she's busy pruning flowers. It really has a feeling like there's something going on in the background in your life. So this is what you got to know. There's something going on in the background of your life. It could be somebody who's somehow connected to you, whether you have a relationship with them or not, or it's an energetic connection. And there's a lot of appreciation here, but there's a lot of almost like stalled energy. The Two of Wands getting ready to kind of dream and anticipate moving forward, wanting to move forward. Then you have the Hanged Man not moving forward, having to kind of take a second look at this and assess it. Then you have the Knight of Wands. Let's go, really excited, want to move here, feeling kind of restless about a situation. And then you have the Four of Cups. It's like, again, it's almost like pulling back. There's a lot of like start, stop, Aries, with something in your life. And then the Queen of Swords, it's almost as if, because the Queen of Swords should be able to see things really clearly. But in this one card, she doesn't see shit. She's so focused on the flowers, so focused on something that you are tending to in your own life that you don't see something. But I don't want to put the full blame on you though, because this is like a start, stop. And then again, start, stop with the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. This Ten and Five of Pentacles feel like they're linked to this financial constraints in the Three of Pentacles. This could be something to do with your own work too. Like maybe you're feeling like you get like 2 steps ahead and you take a step back. You get 2 steps ahead and you take a step back. The biggest point in all of this is, well, it ends in the Page of Wands. It ends in the Page of Wands. So there is going to be some sort of communication at some point for you. We'll clarify that. I think at the end of the day, there's a lot of appreciation towards you, of you. So even if this is work, you're really appreciated there. How that shows up, I don't know. I just think of different places that I've worked. And I had a couple of managers that were pure on assholes. So they definitely appreciated me because I was doing the work they didn't want to do. But this doesn't really feel like this. There's no devil here. There's no devil energy. So it kind of feels like Could just be circumstances playing out. Oh, that's curious. Look at both of these people. It seems very similar. Like, look, they both have their arm up in the air, like taking a swing at something, working on something. One is masculine, one is feminine. And she's building, so he's splitting things. If he's splitting the wood, if you think about that, it's managing things in a way that they can be more beneficial when needed to be used. Like if you put like a whole log in a fire that hasn't been split, all of the, I was going to call it the crust, all of the bark on the outside of the tree, it almost like kind of protects from getting into the soft wood in the middle. So you need to split it, and then you get it gets a good hold. So there's something going on here. Somebody in your life, whether it's physically or energetically, has to work on something, and it's almost like breaking things apart around them so that they function better. And that in itself is a start, stop energy. I'm like just reading this, so I'm not trying to force it into anything. So it could even be you. Like these could be two aspects of you, but I feel like the underline is coming through to say how much you're appreciated. But the Three of Pentacles, now, this feels more like you though, to me as the reader, because I felt like this was talking about you for some reason. And the colors are all very similar, just like the browns. This person is wearing like brown pants. He's got a double belt on. Oh, I guess one is a belt to hold his pants up and the other one is a belt, like a tool belt. And then she's building, she's hammering out a shield. Oh, okay. So if I think about that, hammering out a shield, and with the Four of Pentacles, this feels like it's even a 1 and a 3, which makes a 4. And as I said that, this time on here was 1414, which is also kind of interesting. But it's like the Four of Pentacles. So you're busy trying to put some work into something here for yourself and kind of being more focused on your own finances, building something for a better day. I mean, it could be what I'm reading down here is also you, but it feels, just to me as the reader, it feels like it's not, that this is something outside of you. And you may kind of like even sit here as the Queen of Swords, being focused, because both of these kind of feminine energies, that just like this focus, is some sort of a self-focus going on. So let's do the clarifying. What? The Page of Wands. This is where this ends. That there's some sort of communication here. The Page of Wands, the Six of Wands. Look, oh shit, where did that go? God, it doesn't matter how big the table is. Oh yeah, there's communication here. There is a brand new start at the end of all of something that is a stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go for you. It sort of feels like something to do with work or your finances. Like maybe you sort of get some money saved up and then something goes wrong. You got to get the furnace fixed, or you got to get new snow tires. Yeah, like there's something going on in your life that's very stop and go. But eventually there's going to be movement, and it's all movement in an energy that you really like. It's all wand energy, Aries. There's going to be success here. I feel like either a message, there'll be some sort of messaging or communication at some point for you that's just going to feel very successful. It's going to feel like now you have a start, you have a new beginning that's going forward. It doesn't feel like there's any blocks here. This is like a whole whack of blocks. Let's look at your financial constraints and the Three of Pentacles. Oh, that's funny. It landed on the Knight of Wands face. Eight of Swords and the Six of Cups. Well, that's definitely a constraint with the Eight of Swords. There's something here, either you don't think you have time for it, or you don't think you can move towards it. I don't know, maybe you're right, because it doesn't feel like it is the right timing for you to move forward with something or towards something. At least something, it's something in your life that's already been stop, go, stop, go. So if there's something new that pops up in your life, Aries, and it doesn't feel like there's any blocks, you shouldn't really get in your head. There's no need to go think back at this reading and think, oh, Cindy said that there's certain things I can't move towards. No, it feels like very specifically something that is like a go and a stop, a go and a stop. And that actually that kind of feels like the sort of energy that would frustrate Aries. I just want to go. Appreciation. The Emperor, the Strength card, and the Five of Cups. Oh, maybe you don't feel appreciated. Well, maybe, yeah. That's kind of funny. And it could be with the Emperor, like it could have something to do with your work. It just has the sense of someone, like, well, you though, too. You trying to be strong enough. So maybe this is producing the stop and go, is producing like a sense of disappointment, just not working out. Kind of sounds like that, not working out the way you would like it to. But on some level, I don't know if you're even consciously aware of it, like just looking really good, like looking like you really have your shit together with the appreciation card. So the Nine of Cups, Judgment, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Oh, if you've been bored with like offers or options that you have, you're gonna, like, it's gonna switch here. There's gonna be a switch. There's gonna be a whole new beginning. And it all leads to this Page of Wands, which at the end of the day is where you finally have some sort of movement. So that really feels like the biggest message for you. Yeah, you have the Nine of Wands at the bottom. So kind of like tired out from a process that you've been involved in. And it could even lead, well, you know what? I don't know. Does it leave you feeling confused? Because I don't really see the Seven of Cups here. But the Four of Cups, this is something, this also looks like something that's about to be elevated, which is kind of intriguing because Judgment is like an elevation, and that's coming in with this Four of Cups. So it could be something that you feel like is a missed opportunity or something that didn't take off the way you hoped it would, but it will. The rocket ship is still fueling up, Aries. That's kind of how I would describe it. Maybe the wrong kind of fuel has been put into the tank and it wasn't going. But at some point it will. So to see where you might be in this timeline, this timeline starts off with sort of almost taking the first imaginary steps into manifesting a new path in your life. But there's, like, you can't move. You really can't move forward with this. And with the Hanged Man, you spend a lot more time looking at things around you and trying to understand how this could possibly fit into what you're trying to imagine for a manifestation. And then the Nine of Wands, it's definitely someone working on things that need to be split apart to make them more cohesive in a way. Breaking things down. Breaking things down, you see, but that feels like, because the Knight of Wands to me is feeling kind of impatient. So it's almost like tedious, even though you wouldn't really associate that with the Knight of Wands. So something tedious that then you have to be involved in, but creates a sense of impatience for you because it doesn't necessarily feel like it's leading to what your original dream or fantasy for your manifestation, the beginning of it was. And then the Four of Cups, I don't know. I think it just feels completely missed. And if I put that with the Queen of Swords, because she's really missing something here, not seeing something. So your focus gets taken away and, yeah, almost pulled away from what your original manifestation was. Your hope for an original manifestation. And then you go through some sort of period here where you feel like you've got it all together and then you lose it. The 10 of Pentacles into the 5 of Pentacles. You feel like, at one point you feel like you're in the picture. You feel like you're in the picture, and then you feel like you're on the outside looking in. So this is a really stinky kind of energy. But then it all clears up. And what's so intriguing is that the 2 of Wands feels like the best energy to really lead you into this Page of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So it's like, again, saying the original desire for some sort of manifestation comes through, but there's a whole bunch of crap in the way to get to that point. And that was really interesting. So there you go, Aries. I'm gonna go do the extended. What am I feeling drawn to do in the extended? I'm kind of just feeling like future, yeah, we'll see, yeah, okay. Anyways, until next time, Aries, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.